it's Gigi. So, quick question. Have you ever opened the group chat and felt your stomach literally dropped before you even scrolled down to read the messages? Something like, guys, group trip next month. Who's in? We're splitting a villa for 300 each. Or it's that friend's birthday. Let's do a really nice group gift, 100 each, something luxurious. Or even the classic. Brunch this weekend? That new spot with the cool plates opened? 50 minimum per person. No biggie. And so you are just staring at your bank like 300, 150 for people I literally just hang out with while I'm over here deciding between instant noodle or skipping lunch to save for rent. Welcome to the social tax, that invisible, sneaky bill we all pay just to avoid looking difficult, not fun, or not a team player in front of the people who sometimes don't even know our real name or even care to ask. Quick note, I invented some names here just for the context and the storyline, but every single is 100% legit for my life. Let me paint the picture of how these stacks show up in real life. In almost every friend group, there's that one person with luxury energy but a very flexible budget. Thanks, parents. They are the ones suggesting 5-course dinners every Tuesday, group gifts that feels like a monthly subscription, or spontaneous weekend getaway that cost more than your rent. But honestly, it's never just about that one person, because in every group it can be more than one. We all pay that tax in a million small or sometimes huge ways. We say yes to the 45 euros brunch with the overhyped avocado toast, where the music is so loud we can't even hear each other complain about how expensive it is for no reason. We stay at the bar for one more round when our entire soul is screaming for pajamas, tea, and a documentary about mushrooms or sharks. We chip in for a group birthday gift just for someone we haven't had a real conversation with. We drag ourselves to the overpriced cocktail place just because everyone's going, even though we'd kill for a cozy movie night at home with popcorn and zero dress code. We sit through the 47th loop of the same friend complaining about their toxic ex, nightmare job, chaotic roommate, and we nod and say, oh my god, that's awful. Like, it's the first time we are hearing it. And why? Why do we keep doing it? I'll tell you why. It's because somewhere deep inside, we are still that scared teenager on the school bus, terrified that if we say no or not this time, we'll be the boring one, the broke one, the vibe killers, the one who is left out of the cool back row in the school bus forever. And here's the truth bomb that finally hit me. If a friendship or an entire friend group start feeling like a second job you don't get paid for, you are not an employee. You are a volunteer. And volunteers, they are allowed to quit without 2-week notice required. I finally reached that point where I stopped autoplaying the text without thinking one time. There was yet another group gift suggestion, something fancy for a milestone birthday. The chat exploded. Yes, hearts everywhere and all the jazz. I felt the usual panic rise, but this time I didn't reply instantly. I waited, but then came the inevitable private message. Okay, so it's X euros total, X euros each. You can send it to me or give me cash. Your choice. Yeah, like I actually had a choice. But the real turning point came earlier. But the real turning point for me came earlier actually. One of the first time I met a whole new group of people here near Paris. We were about 7 new people who had never hung out before, super motivated to bond and have fun. We decided to go to a big attraction park, the kind with massive roller coasters, screens everywhere, and the full experience. As the day went on, personalities started popping up. I'm the type of person who enjoys the vibe, the cotton candies, the laughs, the characters that going through the parks, but I do not do scary rides, like at all. No, thank you. I stick to the chill ones, the kiddie rides, the gentle spins, the one where you can actually breathe. And there was this one girl in the group, Anna, the extreme sport queen, who is obsessed with the scariest stuff. Every time I suggested something calmer, she make this face like, "Ugh, that's not even interesting. That's not even exciting." I went with the flow most of the day, smiling, not making a fuss, because that's who I am. I really don't really care. I can stay down the attraction and just keep everyone's bags while everyone are spinning their guts on the attraction. But toward the end, I really wanted one specific relaxed ride, something cute and slow with nice view, and she wanted the opposite. She wanted the biggest and the fastest in the park. But for the first time that day, I didn't cave. I said, "Listen guys, I'm doing this one. If you want the scary one, go for it. I don't care doing it alone." And I braced myself for the awkwardness, but you know what? She ended up waiting on the side, probably rolling her eyes, and most of the group actually joined me on the chill one. We laughed, took silly photos, enjoyed every second, and I felt good about myself. Like, wow, I said what I wanted, and the world didn't end, the group didn't collapse, and I actually had more fun because of it. That was an early taste of what it feels like to stop paying the tax, but I still had more lessons coming. Fast forward to another moment that really pushed me over the edge. I decided to host an evening at my place. Something special and nice and calm and, homey. I told everyone I'd make fricassee. If you know, you know. It's a comfort food that you usually find only in mom's kitchen. I was mentally, financially, and physically ready for the effort. Deep cleaning the apartment, making dough and fillings from scratch, planning portions, and even mentally prepared to clean the post dinner chaos. And you know what? I was genuinely excited. This was going to be a cozy, homemade, real evening between friends. A week before, I asked in the group chat how many were coming so I could prep the right amount. And then it happened. One guy, I will call him Billy, completely ignored one person in the chat, David, and he asked another guy in the group if he was bringing his wife. I felt it instantly, that twist in my chest for David. Billy has this thing where being in a relationship means something. It means you win, you accomplished something. And David has gotten into a relationship before Billy. And adding to that, Billy always looked down on David a bit. And this time, it was like he needed to prove, "See, I can get a girlfriend too." It made me sick. I realized if I let this evening happen, I'm literally giving Billy the stage in my own home to act like a dick to someone else, to make David feel small just so Billy can feel big. I thought about it for a few days, felt guilty and conflicted. But then I made a call. I sent a simple message in the group. Hey everyone, I'm so sorry, but something came up. I have to cancel the evening rain check. No long explanation, no drama. But then I DM'd the people I actually care about. Hey, I promise I'll host you another time for fricassee or whatever you want. Just not this time. Sorry. And you know what? I felt good. I felt relieved and proud. I had protected my space and I didn't enable toxic dynamics under my roof. I choose peace over performance with zero regrets. Because the most expensive thing I own isn't cashmere sweater, a villa weekend, or a group gift. It's my peace of mind. And I'm done spending it on people who don't even know or care who I really am. And don't get me wrong, I still love and expect the good private gossip sessions outside of the group chat, yes? But here is what I think. This is our official permission slip today. Open your group chat right now. If just the thought of seeing them gives you a little in your stomach, stop paying the tax. Real friends don't need €100 worth group gifts, €50 each branch, or Instagram perfect trips to stay connected. They are happy with cheap coffee on a bench, long walk with no agenda, honest voice notes saying, I miss you, or just sitting in comfortable silence. And if you are anywhere near my age range, then we are way too old for that shit anyway. When you finally stop caring about other people's agendas, you see clearly who actually wants to be in the audience for the real you. The tired, sometimes broke, sometimes scared, but always honest you. And those people, they are the only ones who worth the ticket price. I'm Gigi, and this was As It Is.